Havaya, 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 Ahava, 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 Shiviti, Havaya, Lenegdi, Tamid, oh, Shiviti, oh, Havaya, Alenegdi, Tamiru, Havaya, 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 Ahava, Ahava, what? Ahava, Havaya, Havaya. It's not in there. Havaya, Ahava, 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 Havaya, 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 Ahava, Oh, Shiviti. Oh, Havaya. Oh, Lenegdi. Tamiro. Shiviti. Havaya, Lenegdi, Tamid, Havaya, 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 oh, Ahava. Ahava, Ahava, Havaya, 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 Ahava, Ahava, Havaya, 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 Ahava,
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Chodesh Tov.
Chodesh Tov.
It's Rosh Chodesh, the new month of Iyar today, and we begin this Shabbat I invite you, if you're able, if it works for you, to rise and to turn to this direction. At home, I encourage you to turn on your cameras if you're on Zoom, and put your candles if you are going to light them with us, so we can all join together in blessing, welcoming this Shabbat Kodesh, this holy Shabbat, and celebrating this new month, always with an opportunity for new beginnings. Take a moment with the Shabbat candles. Either close your eyes, perhaps, or look at the lights. Take a deep breath. Holy one of blessing.
Holy one of blessing.
Your presence fills creation. Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. Holy one of blessing.
Holy one of blessing.
Your presence fills creation.
Oh,
Your presence fills creation. Oh, your presence fills creation. We take 3 times from the light of the Shabbat candles and we say the bracha, the blessing together. Baruch ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav וציוונו להדליק נר, להדליק נר של שבת. שבת שלום.
Shabbat shalom. קדמה פניו בתודה, קדמה פניו בתודה, קדמה פניו בתודה, בזמירות נרייה לו,
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So before I turn it to Sarah, which I think you are there, but there is so much sun, to give us the kavanah, the intention before our next psalm, which is our practice to have different people participating, giving us an intention to a psalm. Just a word about the psalm that we just sang, maybe about the music we just sang. Many of you have been coming to Shabbat Nariya for
8 years.
8 years. Before there was Shabbat Nariya with Noah for the last 6 years, there was Shabbat Nariya with Rabbi Micah Shapiro. He wasn't a rabbi yet, but with him we started Nariya 8 years ago, and I'm very, very excited to announce that he'll be at TBZ on May 31st for our spring celebration, fundraiser, concert, where we will be honoring Jenny and Sam from TBZ. And Rabbi Micah Shapiro will bring this and so much of his music. So it is beautiful for us at TBZ to welcome him back as he started us in this path of Shabbat Nariya. And then he comes back now from Cleveland, Ohio, where he lives, to sing and share with us his music and some of his new music that is going to be coming out very soon. So now shift. Let's take a moment, go back to prayer after the promotion and the ad that I just did. Take a moment. And I invite Sarah Fendrick to share a kavanah with us.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Ya'lo Sadai v'chol asher bo, azaranu kol atzei Ya'ar. Let the field and all its creatures exalt. Let all the trees of the forest sing for joy. Well, it's spring, the season of anxiety for me. I am an enthusiastic, neurotic, and easily overwhelmed new gardener. My head spins from all the tasks that must be accomplished in the 2 weeks of spring before climate changes and its high summer in May. Gardening questions invade my sleep and preoccupy my days. What do I do about the bunnies living in my lavender? Is that a weed or last year's flower? Why don't my dahlia tubers have eyes? Should I plant tomatoes? What kind? Where? But isn't that where the kale grows? Oh, it's too late to plant the kale? Wait, what? If I use Coast of Maine lobster compost, will it make my vegetables trafe? My gardening friends advise me to just chill out, embrace the process, tolerate the mistakes, observe, be patient, be at one with nature, and all will be okay. Really? As I fiddle and fret over tomato stakes and wayward clematis vines, I look up at the trees that I have not planted, that I cannot control, those resilient and constant companions in my garden. Their strong, mature presence seems to guide my untrained hands as I work the land beneath their canopy. One of my spiritual heroes, Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, reminded us to look up at the trees. Trees are the root of wonder. He wrote, "Our goal should be to live life in radical amazement. Get up in the morning and look at the world in a way that takes nothing for granted. Everything is phenomenal. Everything is incredible. Never treat life casually. To be spiritual is to be amazed." The trees remind me to look up, to breathe, to let go of all the fussing and the futzing and just be amazed at what nature can do without me. The trees remind me of the amazing and wonderful season of spring. In this next psalm, we will create a garden of beautiful, joyous song. As we sing, I invite you to bring to mind something in nature that brings you joy and wonder. Let this image embrace you, and perhaps you will also feel yourself amazed by nature's wonder.
וכל אשר בו יעלוז שדי. היי 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 יעלוז שדי. וכל אשר בו יעלוז שדי. אז ירננו כל
שדי בכל אשר בו יעלות שדי. היי, 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 הו. Oh
Zamru Adonai Bechino 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 Bekol Zimra Oh Zamru Adonai Bechinor, Bechinor, Bekol Zimra. Zamru Adonai, Bechinor, Bechinor, Bekol Zimra. Zamru Adonai, Bechinor, Bechinor, Bekol Zimra. Zamru Adonai, Bechinor,
Bechinor, Bekol Zimra. Zamru Adonai, Bechinor,
zamru Adonai Bechinor Bechinor Bekol Zimra Oh zamru Adonai Bechinor Bechinor Vekol Zimra Zamru Adonai Bechinor
Bekol Zimra.
Ay, 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 adadai. Adadai, dai, adadai. Dididai, dadai, ay, dadai, dai.
Ay, 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 ay,
Oh, oh, oh,
ay,
ay,
ay, ay, da, da.
oh,
Ay, 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 da, da.
oh,
Ah, da, 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 da,
dididai,
ay, ay, da,
Shabbat Shalom. Chodesh Tov. We gather here on Rosh Chodesh Iyar, the new moon of the month of Iyar, which means that it's been 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks, since our Pesach Seders, from full moon to new moon. 2 weeks later, here we are, as Sarah said, full on into spring. It's warmer, it's light out for longer, which we really experienced tonight, that it's lighter for longer and the sun's in a different place in the sky. There's like 6-8 weeks when we have this on Friday night, based on where the buildings are and where our windows are. It's like it's kind of like mid-April right to mid-June is. Yes. Bring some extra water those weeks, you know. The trees are blooming, the plants are leafing out, the birds are singing and calling to each other. I spent the end of Pesach last week in Northern California, visiting family and friends. And as is the custom in Aviva's family, who we were visiting, every day we went on a beautiful but also many hours long hike. And amidst the incredible redwoods and abundant wildflowers, I was actually struck most powerfully by the ferns that were slowly unfurling on the edges of the trail, and by the ocean waves rising and crashing at the base of the rocky cliffs. As I watched them, I felt that the ferns and the waves were teaching me two models of spiritual experience. We're about to sing Kol Adonai al Hamayim, El Akavod Hirim, Adonai al Mayim Rabim, Kol Adonai Ba'koach, Kol Adonai B'hadar. The voice of God is on the waters. God's manifestation rumbles over great waters. God's call in strength, God's call in majesty. Here the psalmist sees divinity in the power of the movement of water. The wave rolls, steadily gathering force. It rises and crests and smashes, creating a big splash, and then slowly slows down and dissipates and merges back into the greater waters. This is a powerful energy and may be familiar to us here, because it is also the arc that our practice here at Nariya is intentionally modeled on, the energy of a wave, harnessing that divine power, the divine voice of the wavy waters. To me, this feels similar to the energy of the arc of the Pesach story, a steady buildup to a big moment of sea-splitting, tambourine-waving liberation, which then subsides into a long journey through the wilderness. The fern, on the other hand, feels more like the model of the Omer, which we're in now, a slow and steady unfolding, a day-by-day process of moving towards revelation. Each part a fractal of what came before, stretching and expanding towards more life and more light. So as we move from the week to Shabbat, from winter to spring, from the constriction of Egypt to the freedom of the wilderness, from the big moment of liberation to the daily work of walking to the promised land, I invite you to find inspiration from the energy of the wave or from the energy of the fern, each an expression of the great unfolding. Kol Adonai al Hamayim, El Hakavod Hirim, Adonai al Mayim Rabim. Rise as you're able in body or in spirit. Adonai Amayim, Kol Adonai,
Sure.
Kol
Thank you. Shkoach, we closed the circle. We did it. We all went all round and round. The wave really, we created a real wave here.
Amen, amen.
Amen.
Yachid Le'amcha b'nei Zochrei kedushatecha
Yeah.
Yachid le'amcha b'nei Zochrei kedushatecha. Hi, Yachid
Yachid
le'amcha b'nei
Zochrei kedushatecha Yachid le'amcha b'nei Zochrei kedushatecha. Shabbat Shalom again.
Shabbat Shalom.
As I said earlier, for during the service, during Shabbat Nariya, we have different people that offer kavanot from TBZ and from Kavod. Unfortunately, a Carly Margolis that was supposed to give a kavanah today tested positive this morning for COVID, so she cannot do that. But we look forward for Carly to share the kavanah next month. Aviva, you don't have to find someone for next month. That's the good side of all this story. You know, you look at the bright side. So I thought I will share one thing, and I had this whole idea about Kabbalat Shabbat and welcoming Shabbat and welcoming the month. And then this afternoon, I was listening to the songs of Yonatan Geffen, Zichrono Livracha, that passed away this week. And I figured that as a Kavanah, Yonatan Geffen, for those who don't know, one of the best-known singers of Israeli music, especially kids' music. His influence was such that a little girl in 5th grade in Santiago de Chile, that's me, knows all the songs by heart. So I thought my kavanah will go like this. הילדה הכי יפה בגן, יש לה עיניים הכי יפות בגן, וצמא הכי... Or it could go like this. אני אוהב שוקולד ועוגות גבינה, וארטיק וסוכריות ותות גינה. אני אוהב ימי הולדת ושקיות עם דברים טובים, ואת השמש ואת הירח וגם כמה כוכבים. אני אוהב את החורף, את הקיץ ואת הסתיו, ואת האביב ואת מה שעכשיו. אני אוהבת גלית ועיקר עם צמות, וזאת עם הנמשים, וזאת עם ה... Or it could go like this, and this is my favorite one. אתמול 5 אחרי הצהריים הלכנו עם אמא למכולת ובדרך ראינו שהגן שלנו סגור. הנדנדות הולכות בין העצים הגבוהים והפרחים כאלה נמוכים ובלי צבעים, כי הגן שלנו סגור. קוביות נרדמות מסודרות בסל, ואין גנב שלט שיקרה ואין מקדש. קוביות מסודרות בסל. I'm looking at the Israeli here. ואין גנב ילד שיבנה מעין מגדל. ואין הרמ"ח גננת שתגיד מה מותר ומה אסור. וכל הספרים מסודרים על המדף כי שאין לספרות. זה לא כל כך נעים, זה לא כל כך נעים לראות גן סגור, זה לא כל כך נעים לראות גן סגור, זה לא כל כך נעים לראות גן סגור, זה לא כל כך נעים לראות סגור. Okay, this all is from the Kevesh Asar. This is the the 16 sheep cassette that I learned in 5th grade. For those of you guys, have you ever seen a cassette?
Aviva also has the cassette.
Mine is a cassette, right? No, in Spanish, cassette.
Gam shalach cassette.
I probably have it at home, and I'll give it to you. Okay. But now, just in all seriousness, or not, the power of music and the power of songs, and those songs that we remember and that hold us. And that's what music does to us. It lifts us our soul. It brings us into places of openness. And that's what Shabbat is. That's what Lechadodi is. We open our hearts for more music to help us expand our soul. So we may always inspire from music, whatever music it is, but let me lift up the memory of Yonatan Geffen, Zichrono Livracha.
Shlach. Lecha, lecha, dodi.
Lecha dodi likrat.
Likat kala.
Likrat kala.
בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. 2, 3, 4. לך דודי, לי כלכלה, עיני שבת, וכבלה. לך דודי, לי כלכלה, עיני שבת, Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos! Shabbat shalom.
Od Yeruvun Beseva. Od Yeruvun Beseva. Tishenim ve'ananim yehiyu. Tishenim ve'ananim yehiyu. Od Yenuvun Deseva. Tishenim ve'ananim. Od Yenuvun Deseva. Tishenim ve'ananim yehiyu. Yehiyu.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I know we have a great exit between Kabbalat Shabbat and Arvit. I ask the people exiting to do that quietly so we can, those of us who are here, can continue with the evening service. And before we go to the evening service, in honor of Yom HaAtzmaut, of Israel's 75th Independence Day this coming week, and today Rosh Chodesh Iyar, the beginning of the month of Iyar, I want to share a prayer for the state of Israel that Rabbi Ayelet Cohen wrote for this time, for North American Jews on the 75th anniversaries of Israel founding, and recognizing the time that we are living with protests and rallies of so many in Israel in support of democracy and in opposition of a government that it's moving forward to a lot of policies of injustice. We do read in Hebrew, and then I'll read in English. מקור החיים אוסף פלא, ברך את מדינת ישראל ואת כל תושבי הארץ. הגן עליה בברת חסדך ופרוס עליה סוכת שלומך. חזק את ליבות אזרחיה, רודפי הצדק והדמוקרטיה, שיעבירו קולם כשופר בכל הארץ, צמיחת גאולתנו. תן בידם לנטוע מחדש את אשר נעקר, להשקות את אשר נבל. למען יפרחו וישגשגו שתילי הבטחות מקלט ושוויון. אל תיתן למוט רגליהם, שלא ינומו ולא ישנו, ברך אותם, חזקו ואמצו, אל תיראו, למען עתיד משותף לכל מי שהארץ הזאת היא ביתו. הרופא לשבורי לב, נצור את תקוותנו, עזור לנו לחגוג את הנס בהקמת מדינת ישראל. עזור לנו להתאבל על מה שאבד והגשמת חלומנו. יהי רצון שנהיה אמיצים וכנים מספיק להכיל את השברים ושלם. יהי רצון שאהבתנו ודבקותנו בחזון הנביאים תעמודנה כדבש מסלע וכשמן מחלמיש צור. יהי רצון שנזכה להיות שותפים עם אלוהים ועם כל תושבי הארץ לקיים ולהגן על שלום וצדק בשמחת עולם. Source of mercy, maker of wonders, bless the state of Israel and all its inhabitants of the land. Protect her with infinite compassion. Spread over her your shelter of peace. Strengthen the hearts and the will of its citizens, calling out for justice and democracy. May their voices ring out like a shofar throughout the land, abiding redemption. Help them replant what has been uprooted and tend what has been neglected, so the seedling promises of refuge and equality blossom and thrive. May their feet not give way. Let them not tire, nor slumber, nor succumb to the fear. Grant strength and courage. Nurture a shared future for all who call the land home. Healer of the brokenhearted, sustain our hope. Help us celebrate what was and is miraculous in Israel's founding. Help us grieve all that has been lost in the realization of that dream. May we be strong enough and honest enough to carry the shatter along with the whole. May our love and our commitment to the vision of the prophets endure like honey from the rock. May we be partners with the divine and with all the inhabitants of the land in establishing and protecting justice, peace, and joy. And let us say, Amen. I invite you to rise as you are able, if you are able, for Arvit on page 50 on your Siddur. ברכו את אדוני המבורך. ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד. You may be seated. ומעביד יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני עמד עבדיו. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and by unending love. We are loved, loved, loved by unending love and by unending love. אהבת עולם ותישא עמך אהבתם. כי הם חיינו באורך ימינו, בהם נגה יומם בלילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. אדוני אלוהיכם אמן. ומלכותו ורצון פית 60 קיבלו עליהם מרים ובני ישראל, לחנו שירה ושמחה רבה ואמרו כולם, מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדל בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה. מלכותך רוב בניך בוקם לפני משה, זה ליאנו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך. ונאמר כיף אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו. ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו. 62. ופרוס עלינו סוכת, סוכת שלומך ופרוס עלינו סוכת, סוכת שלומך ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים ועל כל העולם. We rise as we are able, if you are able. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפל. יתגדל ויתקדש שמר רבה ועלמה דברה חירותה וימליך מלכותה בחיי חונוב יומי חונוב חיי תכל בית ישראל. בגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו יש מרב המברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמא דקודשה לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דמירן בעלמה ואמרו. Amen. Recite the silent Amidah either with the words of your heart or the words of the Siddur. If you're saying the words traditionally of the Siddur, we add Ya'aleh v'yavo, the special paragraph for Rosh Chodesh, for the beginning of the month. page 72, if you want to follow.
יעלה
יעלה
ויבוא ויגיע ויראה וירצה ויישמע ויפקד ויזכר זיכרוננו פקדוננו וזיכרון אבותינו ואימותינו יעלה ויבוא ויגיע ויראה וירצה ויישמע ויפקד ויזכר זיכרוננו פקדוננו וזיכרון אבותינו ואימותינו וזיכרון משיח בן דוד עבדך וזיכרון ירושלים עיר קודשך וזיכרון כל עמך בית ישראל לפניך לפלטה לטובה וזיכרון משיח בן דוד עבדך וזיכרון ירושלים עיר קודשך וזיכרון כל עמך בית ישראל לפניך לפלטה לטובה. We rise for Aleinu as you are able, if you are able. Aleinu לשבח 118 כל לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית שלא עשה עם גויי ארצות ולא שמנו ממשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו עמהם וגאון עלינו עם כל המונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו You may be seated. I'm going to recite the Mourner's Kaddish on page 124. I want to give our condolences and welcome to Shabbat Nariya, to Susan Farber, condolences on the death of Stephen Farber, and Max, which I believe is joining us on Zoom. And we say the Mourner's Kaddish this week, we will commemorate the Yortzeit of Arthur Altman, Boris Davidson, Lois Feblovich, Daniel Fried, Arnold Clow, Samuel Langton, Irving Mates, Boris Manlikov, Jacob Nyman, Bina Perkerman, Elaine Robin, Rachel Schechtman, Ruth Schnur, Simon Schulman,
Robert Snyder, William Solomon, Oscar Straw, Bessie Glaston Sugarman, Surat Zifferblatt, Sofia Volinsky, Per Wolf, and Frida Zielonka. If you are mourning or commemorating a yahrzeit, or it's just custom to rise for the mourner's Kaddish, please do so. Kaddish Tom on page 124. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ועלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון ובימיכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ואמרו אמן, יהא שמי רבה מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמי. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. יתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו, לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, דמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן. יהא שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו, על כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו אמן. Also see on Zoom Joel Feldman, which we offer our condolences to Joel and his family on the death of Joel's mother, who the funeral was earlier this week. Joel, we sending you our love. A few announcements. I believe that I have Rachel from TBZ and Aviva from Kavod. So we'll start with Rachel. As I give it to Rachel, I'll just say a word about the potluck. You're all welcome. I hope you're staying for the potluck. If you're staying for the potluck, just a reminder that it is very important that at the end of the potluck, you take your dishes, you take your stuff, you take your leftovers. Our policy of kashrut between potluck and the kitchen is that we cannot leave anything back at TBZ. So if you forget your dish, we need to get rid of it. We cannot keep it. And if there's leftover food, we also need you to take it. So if you are the last one, you can take all the leftovers. It's a good thing to stay last. And the help to bring your song sheets back and help our ushers to put them organized. And one more thing about the potluck, everything is compostable, as you know, so put it in the compost. All right, Rachel, all yours.
Shabbat Shalom,
Shabbat
everybody.
Shalom.
I'm not sure where to stand during. Okay,
Perfect.
very good. So we've got some special events coming up that I want to announce. Celebrate and support TBZ. We have an exciting celebration. Our annual fundraiser is going to be on May 31st here at 7 p.m., featuring the music of Rabbi Micha Shapiro and honoring Jenny and Rabbi Sam Seacall. So don't miss it. Tickets and ways to support the community and more information is coming very soon. April 23rd, from 8:30 to 2 p.m., so that's this Sunday morning, starting through till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, is the TBZ Annual Women's Retreat. And this year, the theme is Yerida Letzorech Aliyah, Women Rising. And if you want to go and you haven't signed up yet, it's not too late. You can sign up, and we'll be double-checking after Shabbat, after Saturday night, and it is both in person and online. We have some new classes coming up. Mondays, 7 to 8 p.m. for 3 weeks starting April 24th. Get to know the Siddur with Rabbi Sam Seacall.
Yeah.
The same Rabbi Sam that we are going to be honoring with his wife, Jenny.
There's a reason why we are honoring him.
Exactly. And that is going to be, those classes are on Zoom. We also have a Sunday class coming up, Sundays 3 to 5 p.m. starting April 30th. It's 2 sessions on Targum, ritual translation with Rabbi Eben Leder, who is sitting to my left. And he's been doing this for years. Part ritual translation, part historic context, part paraphrasing learn how you can also translate Torah in this style. And many of us who come Saturday morning and on other times have seen this live and in action. So come, participate. You do need to be able to read Hebrew to follow in that class. We also have 2 other opportunities coming up this week to commemorate and celebrate Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaAtzmaut. Both of them are on Zoom. On Sunday at 11 a.m., join the reading of Israel's Declaration of Independence from the egalitarian Kotel. And then on Monday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, join the 2023 Joint Israeli-Palestinian Memorial Day ceremony organized by Combatants for Peace and the Parent Circle Families Forum, co-sponsored by TBZ and many other organizations. If you haven't been, I encourage you to attend. It's very moving. And then on May 14th, for Mother's Day, we have the Walk for Peace. Join our team and please donate. And to get ready for this event, come hear from Boston community leaders, Chaplain Clementina Cherry, Reverend Eileen Monroe, and TBZ's own Dr. Catherine Gergen Barnett. Join us as we discuss the crisis of systemic violence in our neighboring communities during this Kiddush talk on May 6th. So you get the Kiddush talk before we do the walk. I want to thank, we had a switch here. So I want to thank Rachel Krause-Grossman, our able tech. And I also want to let folks know that you can now start bringing food for family table. Remember, TBZ's assignments are soup and crackers. And with that, I'm going to turn the microphone to
Aviva.
Aviva. Oh, you got your own.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Aviva. I'm the head of the spirituality team at Kavod. It's so good to be with you tonight. Okay, great. Oh. We're so glad to co-sponsor Shabbat Nariya with TBZ as always. We're so glad you're here. We would like to recognize the Wampanoag and Massachusetts nations on whose traditional territory we're gathered right now here, acknowledging them as the past, present, and future caretakers of this land. And it's our hope that by acknowledging them in this small way, we can begin to honor the history and the wisdom and resistance of Native communities on whose land we gather, and the many people who make our presence possible here today. So Kavod is a multi-ethnic, multiracial community led by young Jews in Greater Boston, committed to each other and to building a liberated world for all people. And as always, we're so grateful to co-sponsor Shabbat Nariya, and we like to welcome anyone who's here for the first time. So can you give a little wave if you're here for the first time? I know there were some of you earlier. Welcome, welcome. So good. So good. We would love to meet you. There's a few things happening at Kavod over the next few weeks that I want to highlight for you. We have our community Shabbat services coming up on the 5th of May at First Church in Jamaica Plain in their community room. All of the things that I'm going to announce, you can find them at kavodboston.org. On our calendar, we have some of our teams meeting in the next few weeks. The anti-racism curriculum team and the community safety and abolition teams are both meeting the week of the 8th. And then on Tuesday, the 9th of May, Kavod is going to be co-sponsoring a really fun event, a Lag BaOmer Judaica sale from local community artists with Pushcart Judaica, who's making a special visit from Western Mass. There's going to be a campfire, and we're working on some great music. So look for some more info about that coming up on kavodboston.org. And if you are an artist and you're interested in selling Judaica, you can also be in touch by emailing me, Aviva, at kavodboston.org. So it should be pretty easy to remember. And finally, if you are curious about how Kavod makes collaborations like Shabbat Nariya happen and our other spirituality gatherings, we would love for you to join the spirituality team, and you can come talk to me about that. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. So everybody come closer. Let's do Shalom Aleichem. Welcome angels before we say Kiddush and Amotzi.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei
השישי, ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי, ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. סברי חבריי.
לחיים!
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן.
אמן.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים. כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת עם כל העמים בשבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
לחיים, לחיים.
For those at the potluck that prefer to sit outside to eat, we will open the sukkah. I don't think there are tables yet because like spring just started, but we will put tables and chairs. I'll show you where they are for anyone that wants to sit outside. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך עולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו על נטילת ידיים.
Amen.
And we connect to the Chala, to someone connect the Chala, and I have Lior, Hannah, Nora, and Ariel saying Hamotzi, okay? 3, 4, ו...
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם המוציא לחם מן הארץ.
Amen. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom!
But I couldn't possibly teach, but it must be.
Picked it up. I mean, I do drum circles and those kinds of things, so
That's how you do it.
that's how you